how do you vision a future agent in commercial industry, not residential and commercial? Because I'm sure that your agents, and you in particular as well, you are adjusting to new marketing, new technology, new approach, new demands, just like you are saying. So how you vision that?
I think the commercial agent of today and the future has to be an educated agent. I don't think that you can just be a salesperson. I think you have to have the requisite knowledge, certainly in commercial, about construction, about development, about zoning. I say to my agents, this is what we sell. We sell information, number one. Number two, we sell people. And the third thing we sell is real estate. Because if you are in command of the information and you know your product and you know what you need to know in order to make the deal happen, knowledge is king. And if you're able to do that, then you are able to really service the client in a very different way. Sometimes we'll deal with an inexperienced agent at another company and say, oh, my client wants to open up a fast food restaurant. And I'll say to the other agent, what's the zoning? And they'll say, commercial. I say, wow. That's like saying, what's the weather? And you say, nice. I don't know if nice means to you like rainy weather, or nice means to me I like sunny weather, and I like it to be in the 60s and a little breeze. So there's no such a thing as commercial zoning. It is either industrial, retail, mixed use, or whatever it is, some special district. But what you need to do is you need to say, the next question should be, okay, Paul, what use do you have? Say, I want to put a fast food restaurant in with a drive-through. So, oh, geez. In our area, we don't allow fast food. In this area, they don't allow fast food. Or you can't get a drive-through. Now, isn't that better to know that kind of information
ahead of time, yeah,
than to schlep your client out and only to find that out later on when the client turns around to you and says, why didn't you vet the property for me? Why didn't you know that? So it's about becoming a knowledgeable, well-educated, and we always say a well-educated, and we push a lot of training, a well-educated agent is the client's best asset.
I would like to summarize it as reputation. So if you have the reputation, then you will protect your reputation and you will do the research and you will prepare yourself for the meeting. And if you are not sure about something, maybe you can let your client know it ahead of time. I'm working on it, but whoever's supposed to get back to me didn't. So this piece is still unclear. However, here is the plan.
That is correct. And you must tell your client what you don't know. And you must tell your client the bad news up front. Otherwise, you'll never tell your client the bad news. Learn that in law school. And it's very important to be honest. And if you are searching out an answer, you don't have it, don't guess. And I know this sounds trite, but it's true. The only stupid question is the one you don't ask. And it really is important. And sometimes, getting back to what you talked about people coming back into the office, that collaborative nature, you're trying to find something out. And everybody's scratching their head saying, geez, where would you find that? I don't know. Trying to think that out. And somebody from one of the other desks leans forward and says, go over to town hall, speak to the assessor, you'll get the information. That's an epiphany. Those are the kinds of things, and tell them I told you to come over. That, again, building relationships, building your business, doing those things. And I think that the agent must have passion. I don't think you can have a well-educated agent that doesn't have passion. I think that's the first ingredient.
Well, thank you. I like that. Yes. So it has to be together with education, passion, training, not being embarrassed, learning something new, and to admit to that,
right.
and follow up. and follow up and stand up for what you believe and make sure that you are constantly growing.